Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We saw that Brihadaranyakopanishad has got 3 kandams. Each kandam has got 2 chapters. We have completed 2 kandams, namely Madhukandam and Munikandam. In Madhukandam we have completed 2 chapters summary. In Munikandam also 3rd and 4th chapters summary we have completed. That means totally 4 chapters summary we have already completed. Now we are entering into the 3rd kandam, which is also has got 2 chapters. 3rd kandam, the last and final kandam. 5th and 6th chapters come under this kandam. This kandam is known as Khila Kandam. Khila Kandam. 5th and 6th chapters put together Khila Kandam. Khila means supplementary, supplement, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous text or supplement book we can call it. So the Khila Kandam comes under supplementary text. The full of upasanas are prescribed. Upasanas are meant to qualify the seeker to get liberation. Upasanas are meant to refine the personality of a Vedantic seeker or a mumukshu. But the second Brahmanam in this Khila Kanda, 5th chapter, a little bit a separate portion. It is not under Upasana. Therefore, I give the gist of 2nd Brahmanam first. First Brahmanam is Upasana, 3rd Brahmanam is also Upasana. Therefore, I take out the 2nd Brahmanam out and I give the gist first. Then I will take 1-3 onwards. In this Khila Kandam, that is 5th chapter of that Khila Kandam, there are totally 29 mantras are there, but 15 Brahmanams are there. 15 Brahmanams, 29 mantras means sometimes one Brahmanam is having only one mantra. Mantras are less. So 29 mantras, 15 Brahmanams, not like other chapters. In previous chapters, what we saw, 28 mantras in one Brahmanam. 28 mantras are also there. But this is the very smallest chapter. Now, there are 15 sections. Now we are entering into the second section. Section is known as Brahmanam. Brahmanam, not Brahmanas. Brahmanas are different. Here, Varna that is. Here, Brahmana means what? Section. In this second Brahmanam, a nice story comes. You can enjoy the story. What is that story? Shastra says, Devas, Manushas and Asuras, all of us, that means Devas, celestials, Asuras, the demons, we the Manushyas, all of us are the children of Prajapati. Therefore, this teaching is given by Prajapati in this Brahmana. We are the children of that Prajapati, four-headed Brahmaji in Artham. How he created from mind, Sankalpena. So we are all created by Brahmaji. We know he is a Srishtikarta. Pita, our father. Once Devas and Asuras and Manushyas, representatives, approached Brahmaji. We want to study under you. Hey Brahmaji, hey Prajapati, Appane, oh Father. They addressed it like that. Oh Father, we want to study under you. Then Prajapati said, if you want to study under me, first you have to do Gurukula Vasa. You have to serve many years. Stay in the ashram and serve for some time. Afterwards, make yourself qualified to study and come. Then refine your mind and come. After some time, first Devatas approached Prajapati. And the teaching is like in a chip format. You know the chip format in computer. Like that, here also it is not an elaborate teaching for 10 years, 20 years like that. Just one letter. A teaching which is like a puzzle teaching, One letter he says. The letter he gives. The. Then Prajapati asked, have you understood? He asked Devatas, you the Devatas, have you understood this da? Then they said, yes, we have understood. Prajapati asked, what you need is available in that letter, Aksharam, Dakaram. What you want to learn, it is there in that letter. You have to find out. Then they scratch their head first. What it means? How can you understand one letter teaching? Books we are studying, we are not able to understand. But once you dwell upon that, what it must be, then they come to know what Brahmaji want to teach us. Just like children knows what parents wants, no? What my father wants, what my mother wants me, how I should be in my parents' desire. Children knows. Of course, they won't follow. But children knows what parents desire. Like that, Devatas also come to know, yes, our Pita, Father Brahmaji, wants us to follow Damahan, sense control. We are all Devatas, always dwell in sense pleasures without any sense control. Throughout the year, music season, dance program. Not one dancer, 4 dancers are there. In that Devaloka, Apsaras, Tilottama, Apsara, Menaka, all those dancers are there, musicians are there. So therefore there are some students prefer that Gandharva Lokam. Therefore, we are always enjoying only in Amritapanam, drinking Amritam, nectar, and always interested in sense pleasures. Let us have some control over sense pleasures. If we have addiction towards sense pleasures, we can never achieve higher goal. That is not good also. Therefore, often asuras will come and fight with the devas. Once they dwell more in sense pleasures, what will happen? They forget their duty. Therefore, always have pleasures or entertainment moderately. Dhamma means sense control, care of tattva bodha. Dhamyata, Dhamma, the sense control. Then they learned that lesson and they started following. So Dhamma is lack of Dhamma is their weakness, Devata's weakness. So positively Prajapati presented here. Positively, may you all follow Dhamma. Then Manushyas approached Prajapati. Again Prajapati said, one Dakaram. Uniform teaching. You should not teach extra. Uniformly he has to teach another letter Dakara. Then Prajapati asked, what it means, have you understood? Yes, we have understood. Everybody knows what they are lacking, Our weakness is, we know very well. Who knows our weaknesses better than us? Who knows our weaknesses better than us? Like that, Manushyas understood. Da means Prajapati asking us to do Dhanam. O Manushyaha, may you have the value of that charity. Do charity. Drop the miserliness, greediness, miserliness, lobha guna. Always do Dhanam. Human beings are having this weakness. They don't like to give to anybody. Generally, 99.99% of human beings எப்போவுமே கஞ்சூசின கஞ்சத்தனம்னு சொல்லுவா தெரியா தமிழ்ல கொடுக்கறதுக்கு மனசே வராது. That is why our Shastra says earn more money and do dharma karyams. Give for some good purpose. Where the culture they are propagating, where dharma they are propagating, give money for them. And my children, my grandchildren, my peti, all are waiting. And afterwards they will fight each other. And they fight each other and they push this person also from the house. Until that time also this person will never get buddhi. At least by giving dana he can get punya. No? By giving to your son and daughter you don't get any punyam. Anala buddhi varadu namakku. Because they will fight. Whether they fight or not, first this person is in why I have to give to others? Let my son enjoy, my daughter enjoy. Shastra says this is the human weakness, but better to utilize your wealth for dharma karyams. That punya, tremendous punya you acquire, the papa will go away. By doing dhanam, you are neutralizing the papa. Dhanam gives a tremendous punya, it neutralizes the papam. Simple vali Shastra gives, but that vali we have closed. Almost we close that vali. Vali path, way. By giving dhanam, you get lot of punya. That is why when Karna was in the last stage, you know that story. Lord Krishna is still waiting to get something from Karna. Then Karna asked, hey Bhagavan, what am I having to give to you? Lord Krishna want to give moksha to Karna. So I have given everything from my childhood, that is my nature, to give everything to all people. Still you are waiting for me, what I have to give, what am I having to give? Nothing I am having now. Then Lord Krishna said, you have one thing, that also you have to give to me. What is that? You have acquired a lot of punyam by doing charity. By doing dhanam, you have acquired immense of punya. If that punya is there, again you will get birth. So I want to give you moksha, therefore give that punya also. Then Karna is so happy. Please take. This is the story, tells what? You acquire punya, wash off the papa and give that punya to the Lord. Therefore Prajapati says, O human beings, may you learn this dana gunam. Then Asuras approach Prajapati, and again he says dakara, one da. What it means? Then Rakshasas, Asuras also understood. Da means daya gunam. Rakshasas or Asuras are lacking what? Daya gunam, compassion. Talking harshly itself is asuric nature. Talking harshly, using harsh words, itself is the asuric nature. Therefore, Purusha Vakyams, we should not talk at all. If we speak at any time, we have to do lot of japa, prayasittam. So these Rasuras are very, very, very harsh towards others. No compassion. Very, very harsh towards other people. They always do himsa. No? Therefore, Prajapati asked, may you all learn daya gunam, develop daya gunam. All these three put together, sadgunyam, virtues. Dhamma, dhanam, daya. Opposite of dhamma is, if you put in a negative way, kama tyagaha. Dhamma is equal to giving up of binding desires. Kama tyagaha. If you put in a negative way, giving up of desires, binding desires. Kama tyagam for devatas. They have lot of resources, therefore they have lot of desires. We people, human beings, are not having that much kama because we don't have much to enjoy. That is why we are lacking what? Only dana gunam, because we are lacking much wealth. That is why we are always insecure. So this is human beings, dhanam, lobhatyagaha. Dhanam is equal to what? Lobhatyagaha. Give up lobha guna, greediness, miserliness, give up. Not to have miserliness. Give up lobha guna. Rakshasas ki give up krodha guna, krodhatyagaha. Krodhatyagaha. If we have human being, there is a possibility of having all the three: kama, krodha, lobha. Possibility, na? That's why in human being itself there is the devata gunam, asura gunam and manushya gunam. Three. Predominantly lobha gunam. So therefore develop this. How he reminds us in Prajapati in the form of thunder. The thunder comes, no? Sthanayitnuhu. Thunder sounds, it's reminding till today. May you all follow what? Kamatyagaha, lobhatyagaha and krodhatyagaha. Dhamma, dhanam and daya, may you follow. Whenever thunder comes, you have to remember this story. Okay. Whenever thunder comes, not through closing the ears. Remember this story. Let me follow the values. Let's say Kanchi Paramacharya wrote a song in Sanskrit, Maitrim Bhajata. Damyata Datta Dayadvam Janata Shreyo Bhuyan Sakala Jananam. M.S. Subbulakshmi sang this song in UNESCO sometime back. She sang. So Acharya kept this everything in the mind. He wrote a nice song. So therefore, with this, second Brahmanam is over. Then first Brahmanam now we come. So Prajapatya Brahmanam over. Now Omkara, Om Kham Brahma Brahmanam. Om Kham Brahma Brahmanam. First Brahmanam. Omkara visualized in two spaces. Akasha, Chidakasha and Bhutakasha. The first Brahmanam begins with Purnamadaha mantram. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. With that the chapter begins, first Brahmanam. That mantra tells what? From that infinite Nirupadhika Brahman only entire Sopadhika universe has come. From formless infinite Brahman, Purna Brahman, the formed universe has come. The formed entire universe has come. Formed universe na Nama Rupa Prapancha Sopadhika Prapancha. Body, mind, complexes. If you remove that Nama Rupa from this universe, what remains is that is Purnam Brahma again remains. The infinite Brahman alone remains. Therefore, Nama Rupam, what you are seeing is not real. What you are seeing is Brahman only, really speaking. Just like that snake, rope snake. When you are seeing the rope snake, that false snake when you are seeing, what we are seeing really? What we are seeing? Rope only. But what we are thinking, snake is there, snake is there. Like that, when we are seeing the world, we don't know that we are seeing the Brahman only. Brahman only, everything, interacting Brahman, talking Brahman, and listening Brahman, ellame Brahman da. Anala Brahman kaanume. Put torchlight Mahavakya. Aham Brahma Asmi torchlight Mahavakya. If you put the snake Nama Rupa Prapancha, disappear. You come to know there is no snake at all. Like that, you come to know there is no Nama Rupa Prapancha, body, Nama Rupa Mithya, you come to know. When? One day. One day you will come to know definitely. You remain as Purnam Brahma. Aham Purnam Brahma Asmi. If you are not able to understand this Purnamadaha Purnamidam in one instance, come on, do Upasana. Kham Brahma iti. Om Brahma iti Upasana. And the Nirgunam Brahman, if you want to assimilate that in spite of the teacher is teaching, you are not able to, you are managing not to understand. Shastra prescribe, come on, do Upasana. Om Brahma iti. This Brahman is Omkara, you visualize. Omkara is visualized in two spaces. Bhutakasha means mantra says Om Kham Brahma actually. And the Kham where to visualize? In this Vayu, that air, Bhutakasha, another name is given. Kham Vayu, Kham Puranaha. Kham Puranaha means Akasha, Chidakasha. That's Chidambaram anu peru. Chidambaram enna ardham? Chidakasham. Ambaram anna Akasham. Chit, Brahman who is pervading the entire universe, you are not able to recognize. You meditate upon this Akasha itself as Brahman. First Hiranyagarbha Upasana you start, then you go to Nirguna Brahman. Chidakasha Rupena Omkara Brahma Upasanam. Bhutakasha Rupena Vayu Rupena Om Brahma iti Upasanam. Why this Akasha, Vayu are compared to that Brahman? There are similarities, very, very similar, close common features are there. Close, very, very intimate common features to the space and to the Brahman. What are the common features? Brahman is also one. Akasha is also one. Ekaha. Both of them are Ekaha. Number two, Sarva Vyapi. Akasha is all pervading. Space is all pervading. All pervading, weed pervading, enge pervadille, ella edathila irukku. So Sarva Vyapi. Brahman is also Sarvagataha. Second common feature. Third common feature is Avakasha Pradata, accommodation. Space gives accommodation, it accommodates everything. Avakasha Pradata. Avakasha, accommodation. Accommodation. Similarly, Brahman also accommodates everything in it. Avakasha Pradata. Number four, Akasha is also unpolluted. Brahman is also unpolluted or untainted. You cannot make Akasha impure. You can make air impure, water impure, fire you cannot make. Okay. And Akasha you cannot make impure. Therefore, Brahman is also untainted, cannot be polluted, tainted. So, similarities. Akasha is indivisible, akhandaha. Brahman is also indivisible, akhandaha. Indivisible, both of them. And unlimited. It is both of them are more pervasive. Unlimited, no limitations. You cannot limit the Akasha, you cannot limit the Brahman. Both are nirupam, formless. Both are formless. Chidakasha, this Akasha which is pervading, and Brahman, both are formless. Like that, Karyam Brahma, Karanam Brahma, this entire cause and effect, all are nothing but original Brahman. You have to meditate upon this Karyam Brahma, Hiranyagarbha, then you go to Karanam Brahma, then you understand Karya Karana Vilakshanam Chaitanyam Ahamasmi. Gradually you have to travel. Years together, even we listen, you are Brahman, you are Brahman, Anna. I am Brahmada Varaditavare Brahman and Theriyamati. This gradual process is required. First gross to subtle to subtlest to formless. Eka rupa to aneka rupa to arupa. Gradually you have to go. So, this is the topic here in the first Brahmana. Omkara Kham Brahma Brahmanam. This is Omkara. Upasana is there. Omkara is synonym to Brahman. very sacred monosyllable mantra. Therefore, in every class we use chanting Omkara. Omkara represents Brahman. Akara, Ukara, Makara put together. Omkara, Turiya, Atma it represents. Therefore, Om, Om, chant as many times as possible. Slowly that punya it gives tremendous punya and it gives green signal for self-knowledge. Jnana yogyata prapti. Now comes to the next 3rd to 8th various upasanas are given. 3rd Brahmanam to 8th Brahmanam. All are upasanas only. Just I enumerate the Brahmana names, then I will give the significance of those upasanas. 3rd Brahmanam is known as Hridaya Brahmanam. Hridaya Brahmanam. 4th Brahmanam is known as Satyavratamananda. Satyavratamanam. 5th Brahmanam is known as Satyabrahma Samsthana Brahmanam. Satyabrahma Samsthana Brahmanam. 5th Brahmanam. 3rd, 4th, 5th over. Then 6th Brahmanam is Mano Brahmanam. Mano Brahmanam. 7th one is Vidyut Brahmanam. Vidyut Brahmanam. 8th Brahmanam is known as Vagdhenu Brahmanam. Vagdhenu Brahmanam. Vagdhenuhu. Vagdhenuhu. Gakara and Dhakara. Tatta Dadha. In the second Brahmanam, Da I said. And what Da? Tattha Da. Second Da. Here Vagdhenu means Tattha Dadha. 4th Da. ಎಲ್ಲ ಉರುದಾದೆ ತಾನೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಿ ಹಂಗೆ 4 ರನ್ನ ತಮಿಳ್ಲು ಒನ್ನುದ ಬಟ್ ಅದರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾಮೇ 4 ದಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ತಮಿಳ್. ದ ಅನ್ನದು ತಥ ದ 3rd ನಂಬರ್ 3 போட்டுக்கணும். when you write in the dha here dhenu na 4th dha. Vagdhenu Brahmanam. What is the significance, importance of this upasanas? Hiranyagarbha, the total sukshma sariram, samashti prapancha we call, samashti sukshma prapancha is called Hiranyagarbha shariram. All our subtle bodies put together, Hiranyagarbha, samashti sukshma sariram. Puriyanamana is the explanation. Actually, I need not tell this. Hiranyagarbha means samashti. All total subtle bodies, each subtle body, every one of us subtle body na sukshma sariram. Sukshma sariram na 17 faculties, antakaranam pancha, jnana indriyani pancha, karma indriyani pancha, pranadaya put together our sukshma sariram. Manasu, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, 19 faculties pottukalam. All put together sukshma sariram. Theriyaliyenna. It is sukshmam, that is why you cannot know. It is subtle, no? You cannot know. All of our sukshma sariram put together, Hiranyagarbha. Samashti sukshma sariram. So what? That total mind or intellect is meditated in many ways. That Hiranyagarbha, the total mind, is meditated upon in many ways. Hridaya Upasana, Vidyut Upasana, like this. All these names I have given. Aditya Purusha Rupena Upasana. The entire universe you cannot visualize. That take an alambanam, a symbolic. That is Aditya Rupena Hiranyagarbha Upasana. Hiranyagarbha kannukku theriyadu. Eppudu upasanam pandrathu? How I have to imagine? Bhavana pannanume upasana. Upasana means what? Bhavana. How to do bhavana? How can I do bhavana of my nation? Flag, symbolic. Like that, Hiranyagarbhani, how to comprehend? Subtle, formless, kannukku theriyadu. Therefore, that Hiranyagarbha you cannot see with your eyes. Therefore, and the Aditya Purusha, you take that symbol and meditate upon as Hiranyagarbha. Aditya Rupena. Aditya na sun, not your sun. Okay. Then this is at Adhidaivam level. Then come to Adhyatma level, Akshi Purusha Rupena. Chakshur Devata Surya. Where is that Surya now in Adhyatmam? Adhidaivam Surya, male irkar, up. So, he is up above. Where is available in my body? Adhyatma level. In my eyes. Chakshur Devata Surya. Therefore, Akshi Purusha Rupena Hiranyagarbha Upasana. Akshi and eyes. In your right eye, Dakshinakshi Purushaha anu peru avarike. In right eye. Then third upasana means Samashti Manomaya Rupena Upasana. Samashti Manomaya Rupena. All minds, my mind, all minds put together, Bhagavan. That Hiranyagarbha Upasana. Now, what is the significance? The very life principle itself is Hiranyagarbha. Prana Rupena. Pranam is also Hiranyagarbha. Manas is also Hiranyagarbha. Everything is Hiranyagarbha. The water in your house, the bucket waters, 10 buckets are there. Where from that water came? Have you created? It came from the total. Like that, Hiranyagarbha total, from him we have borrowed, taken. What? All these, our own mind, intellect, everything we have taken. So, never claim your glory is your glory. Okay. Your glory is not your glory, but Hiranyagarbha's glory. Who is that Hiranyagarbha? Another name for Brahmaji, that's all. Chaturmukha Brahma alone is called as Hiranyagarbha. First born, Brahma Devanam Pradhamas Sambhavuva. So Hiranyagarbha Dhyana means reverence towards life and artham. If I do Hiranyagarbha Dhyanam, I am developing reverence towards my own life and towards the life of every being in the creation. That is the idea. In any form you are worshipping means you are worshipping Hiranyagarbha. You are worshipping that Lord who is in the monkey form. No? Today Hanuman Jayanti. You see there Hanuman temples, how much rush is there. So every form we worship. Formed God we worship, and all forms are God and we worship. Therefore, that every form also develop reverence, because this is the Hiranyagarbha Swarupam. So you develop reverence towards your life, because Manas, Hiranyagarbha form, and Hridayam, intellect, eyes, everything Hiranyagarbha's form. Therefore, you never look down upon yourself. You never look down upon others also. Reverential attitude develops. The one of the important qualification. Once I have reverence, I never try to hurt anyone. I feel ashamed to hurt anybody at any time. Any being, how can I hurt? That's why ahimsa value is taught indirectly. Once I follow ahimsa, only I am qualified for self-knowledge. Without following manasa, vacha, karmana, ahimsa, without following atmagnana eppadi varum? by just hurting others one way or other, how can I get Atma Gnanam? But that himsa permitted by Shastra as a law, order, is allowed. But for my selfish ends, I should not hurt anybody. Ahimsa is given here the value. Respect for life is called ahimsa. Respect for life of any form, any being in the creation is called ahimsa. You are following ahimsa. Ahimsa vadi matrame illa. Ahimsa vadi enna peshuvan. Hey, don't hurt and solluvan. Adu ahimsa vadi. Nama vadi matramilla. Ahimsa acharanam is very important. Acharanam illada idik life dharmam chara. Ahimsa paramo dharmaha, that you have to follow. Therefore, never hurt anybody. You develop reverence towards everything about your life also. This is the essence of these entire upasanas, To develop a reverence towards the entire creation. How can I hate the creation? How can I hate anybody? How can I kill anybody? How can I put bombs, human bombs, to kill hundreds and hundreds of people? Every day in paper you see that, and the Baghdad, today and yesterday happened, newsla. Hundreds and hundreds of people they are killing. What reverence they have got towards the Lord's creation. You, the human being, to create havoc in the creation. You are born. Or to respect the creation. Live and let live anna theriyada. In the name of religion, that too. Innu mosam. In the name of religion, they are doing a lot of atrocities in there. Massacring the people. Enna paapam pannuva. Adnella Veda illenna, Veda teaching illenna, இந்த உலகமே இருக்க முடியாது. சாந்தியே இருக்காது. That's why Vedic teaching has to spread. இந்த வைரஸ் எல்லாம் ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகுது பாருங்க இப்போ. டக்குன்னு யாராவது வீட்டில் யாருக்காவது வந்தோன்னா டக்குன்னு நமக்கு வந்துடும். அது என்னமோ இந்த வைரஸ் மாதிரி இந்த வேதிக் டீச்சிங் ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகக்கூடாதோ. அது வீதா இது வீதா. அதனால வேத ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகிடுச்சுன்னா வைரஸ் வராதுன்னா, கம்ப்யூட்டரில் கூட வைரஸ் வராது. ஓகே, அது மாதிரி வேதா ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆகணும்னா ப்ராபகேட் டு மெனி பீப்புள், டெல் எவ்ரி ஒன் வாங்க கிளாஸுக்குன்னு கூட்டிகிட்டு வரணும். ஃபஸ்ட்டு நம்ம வரணும், அப்புறம் பின்னாடி கூட்டிகிட்டு வரணும். ஸோ அட்லீஸ்ட் ஃபியூ பீப்புள் ஐ ஹாவ் டு பிரிங் டு த கிளாஸ்ன்னு ஒரு அது நியமம் வச்சுக்கணும். நம்ம சொல்லிகிட்டே இருக்கணும். 100 பீப்புளுக்கு சொன்னால் 2 பேர் வந்தால் கூட சக்ஸஸ் தான், இல்லைன்னா கஷ்டம். This is the beautiful teaching for the sake of the universe, Shanti, universal peace. Next Brahmanam, 9th Brahmanam. Vaishwanara Agni Brahmanam deals with Virat, Sthula Prapanchan, Virat Upasanam. Until now, 3rd Brahmanam to 8th Brahmanam, it is Hiranyagarbha Upasanam, that means subtle. Now, Virat Upasanam or Vaishwanara Upasanam, Virat means Samashti Sthula Shariram, Bhagavan. Samashti Sthula Prapancha is called Sthula Shariram of that Bhagavan. Bhufpadau yasya nabhirviyad asura nilaschandra shuryau cha netre Virat anartham. எல்லாம் கோரிலேட் பண்ணணும். நம்ம பண்ண சாண்டிங் எல்லாம் சும்மா போகக்கூடாது. என்ன மீனிங்லெஸ் சாண்டிங் எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டா சுவாமின்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. அப்புறம் விஷ்ணு சஹஸ்ரநாமம் சும்மா சாண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன், சும்மா சாண்ட் பண்ணல. பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் தட் சாண்டிங் யூ ஹவ் காட் லாட் ஆஃப் புண்ணியா, யூ ஹவ் கம் ஹியர். Because of that mantra, Virat Vishwarupa Bhagavan Vishnu mantra, it is explained here. Here we are doing Mimamsa. There that chanting given, opened the door for you to come to here. Therefore, this upasana, since one cannot visualize the entire universe again, Sthula Prapancha, you cannot see entire universe. நமக்கு இங்கே கொஞ்சம் வரைக்கும் போகிறது பார்வை. So therefore, how you have to visualize it generally? Na? 3 places in the Agni form, Vaishvanara Agni, in 3 places. One is Aditya Rupa Agni. That Aditya, sun, is also compared to Agni. Fire principle, then heat is there. So Aditya Rupena, that is also a fire. Virad Upasanam. When you see that Aditya, solar energy, what? Hot water is coming inside and everybody. Aditya Agnihi. And the kulikum hot water edikum, you can do namaskara to that Bhagavan. Aditya Agni Rupena Virad Upasanam. Already we are all what? We have given up long before even Sandhya Vandana kuda pandradille. All people, nobody is doing Agnihotram and all. Therefore, at least Surya Bhagavan poi namaskar pandradha enge adiru time illa. At least taking hot water bath time and the solar energy can you remember anna? Appo kuda remember panna mudiyala anna. Enna pandradhu? All the best next birth anna. So therefore, Agni Rupena, Aditya Agni Rupena, first Agni. Then Virad Agni Rupena, Nachiketa Agni is there, Agni Chayanam. Virad Agni Rupena, Agni Hotram. When you do Agni Hotram, also, Samidadhanam, when they do Dakshina Agni, all the Ahavani Agni, all these Agnis they do. Even a gas stove, nowadays, very Agni. And the Mami ended up on Naivicham Pandi, Adaplo Podano Conjo rice, cook Pandakapro. In the gas stove, Mela Podamuriad, I think I'll let Sutti Abdi. She has to put aside. Agni Bhagavan Namaskaram Pandra. So, meditate upon that fire principle. External fire. Okay. Then third fire is called Jataragni. Adi nanna kadikaradu namakku. Aditya Agni, in the local Agni, if you don't have time, at least Jataragni. Jatarastham Jataram. Jatarastham Jataram, the stomach fire, the fire which is in the stomach. Gastric fire, fire juices, that which digest the food. The whole digestion is happening because of this fire only, which is in the stomach. This is called Jataragni. Meditate upon that fire. How do you know there is a fire? Pasi vanda theriyum. That's why Ekadasi, Upavasa, they keep just to maintain hunger for some time. Hunger vandada, and some noise will come. Grrr, grrr, noise will come. And then Jataragni makes sound. Meditate upon that sound. Virat, meditate pannanum. No, Virat full and paaka mudiyadu. Meditate upon that Jataragni. Available when? All the time. All the time it is available. That's why Pasittiru anu sollirukka. Priyarda Tamilla Pasittiranna konjam pasi irukkanumo eppovume enna. Enna and Jataragni upasana panna vendamo? Pasittiru ennar. Konjam pasi irukkanumappa fulla saapidade enna. Pasi irukravaraku varavaraku wait pannu enna. Dwadasi upavasa. Dwadasi naal Ekadasi roju Mahashivaratrikku konjam upavasam panna and the pasi enna theriyum, and you also can see the other people's hunger value. அப்போ அது தெரிஞ்ச என்ன ஓ பசி அண்ணா இப்படி இருக்குமா అని తెలిసి you feel the pain, hunger pain, pangs, hunger pangs of that person, no? Pangs they call it as, no? That fire, pain, hunger pain of the others you can feel. If you feel, because you know that your hunger pain, you know it's a pain. If in others also, if you know that pain, your pain, and you know others, then what you do? You do Annadanam. If you recognize the Jatharagni, you revere that Jatharagni, you know the hunger pain and you respect other people's hunger pain, and then you give Annam, food to them. By that what you are doing? Annadanam. Anga Danam sollirkom illiyo? At least Annadanam avadu pandi. And to maintain that only we the sannyasis continues in the society. எப்படியாவது பிக்ஷா கூடமான்னு கேட்போம். அனௌன்ஸ்மெண்ட் பண்ணால் கூட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் கொடுக்கலன்னு நினச்சிக்கோங்களேன், என்ன பண்ணுவா தெரியுமா சன்னியாசி? கேன் யூ கிவ் பிக்ஷான்னு கேட்போம். ஏன்னா அப்படியாவது அன்னதானம் பண்ண வைக்கணும் அவங்களுக்கு. This is what a sannyasi teaching the values in the society. We don't feel shy to ask bhiksha because dharma, it is sannyasi dharma. If you give bhiksha to a sannyasi, it is equal to thousands of Ashwamedha yagas, Sahasra yagas equal ani Shastram sollarade. And சொன்னாலும் கூட காதுல உள்ள போனதானே. ஸோ அன்னதானம் பண்ணி ஏதோ ஒரு தானம், அன்னம் கொடுக்கலன்னா இன்னொரு ஃபுட்டு ஏதோ ஒன்று. ஸோ யூ ஹாவ் டு கிவ் ஃபுட். தட்ஸ் வை இந்த பஞ்சமகா யக்ஞாஸில் பூத யக்ஞம் வச்சுருக்கான். காக்காக்கு கூட, குருவிக்கு கூட, அந்த ஸ்குரிலுக்கு கூடனா இப்படியெல்லாம் ஃப்ளாட் கட்டி வச்சுருக்கோம். அந்த ஸ்பேரோ வராது, காக்கா வராது, ஸ்குரில் வராது, எல்லாமே அப்படியே டைட்டாக பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கோம். ஸோ தானம் பண்ணுன்னார். That's why in this culture sannyasis are still surviving because of that people, grihasthas are giving bhiksha. Once they give bhiksha, what will happen? The sannyasi come to us and they will talk some good, satsangam it is. We can ask some doubts, they will give some hitabodha annar. Adu or opportunity for us. அதுக்கு தான் வச்சிருக்கா இது சொசைட்டியில். அவருக்கு ஒன்றும் வேலை இல்லை, எல்லோரும் வீட்டுக்கு போய் சாப்பிடுவாருன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. ஆமாம் ஆமாம், அவர் வேலை பண்ண மாட்டான், எல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டுன்னு இருக்கான்னா. பட் தட் இஸ் நாட் அவர் கல்ச்சர். அவர் கல்ச்சர் ரெஸ்பெக்ட்ஸ் டு ஆஃபர் ஃபுட் டு சன்யாசி. இஃப் தே டோன்ட் யூ வில் கோ அண்ட் ஆஸ்க் பிக்ஷாந்தேஹி பவதி பிக்ஷாந்தேஹின்னு கேட்போம். We don't feel, because we know the value, how many values we have to teach to the people. As much as possible we teach through Shastra. That is very important. அதுக்கு தான் குருதட்சணை பாக்ஸ் வச்சு அங்கே குருதட்சணை போடுன்னு சொல்லுவோம். எங்கள் பணத்துக்காகவா? எல்லாமே விட்டுனதுக்கு அப்புறம் பணம் எதுக்குன்னா அந்த ஹேபிட் வரணும், அதுக்காக தான் தானம் பண்ணினது. 10 ரூபா 1 ரூபாவா போடு, ஏதோ ஒன்று பரவாயில்லன்னா. இதர் ஆல் நான் சொன்னால் வெளியில் சொல்லக்கூடாது ஆக்சுவலாக. இல்லை சொல்லலைன்னா தெரியாது இல்லையா, எதுக்காக குருதட்சணா பாக்ஸு, எதுக்காக வெளியில் போய் சாப்பிட்றாங்க, வை தே ஹாவ் டு கிவன்னா இதுதான் ரீசன்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியணும். இஃப் யூ நோ, பட் சப்போஸ் சம் பீப்புள் ஆஸ்க், யூ ஷுட் நோ ஹவு டு டெல் ஆன்சர் டு தெம். யூ ஹாவ் ரிவரன்ஸ், ஐ நோ தட், பட் யூ ஷுட் ஆன்சர் டு அதர் பீப்புள் ஆல்சோ. ஸோ தானம் குணம் ஹாவ் டு டெவலப். அன்னதானம் இஸ் த மோஸ்ட் the significant dhanam. Okay, so Jatharagni, the Jatharagni covers, that otherwise that is like a gastric juice is like an acid, it is equal to acid. If you put that acid, gastric juice, paper will burn. Stomach burn ஆக மாட்டேங்கிறது என்ன, ஒரு நைஸ் மெம்பரேன் வச்சிருக்கார் பகவான் அழகா உள்ள. And the membrane is it also eat up by gastric juice, you will get ulcer. And the membrane இருக்கிற வரைக்கு you won't get ulcer problem, gastric problem. Once that membrane also gets spoiled because of eating lot of mirchi masala karam, and that membrane also will go away, you get what? Ulcer problems. So eating is also yajnam. According to our Shastra, it is yajnam. What yajnam? Aham Vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashritah pranapana samayuktah pachamyannam chaturvidham pranagnihotram. It is called pranagnihotram. 3 times we are doing pranagnihotram. Okay. Next, 10th Brahmanam is Gati Brahmanam. The goals of above meditations. What is the goal? You get benefit, phalam. by following that above mentioned meditations in previous Brahmanams. Brahmaloka is the phalam. Attending Brahmaji classes. You go to Brahmaloka and you study Shastra there, you get Krama Mukti. For Nishkama Upasana, Krama Mukti. If you do Sakama Upasana, இது இந்த வேலருக்கு வழி போகணும், அதுக்காக நான் உபாசனை பண்ணுறேன், அதுக்காக அந்த பகவான் கிட்ட போகிறேன், இல்லைன்னா சன்னுக்கோ டாக்டருக்காகவோ ஏதோ ஒரு சம்திங் சகாமத்தையாக இஃப் யூ டூ, யூ கோ டு பிரம்மலோகா அண்ட் கம் பேக். யூ கோ டு பிரம்மலோகா அண்ட் கம் பேக். சுக்லகதி துவாரா போய் அப்புறம் பேக். தட் இஸ் சகாம பலம். ஸோ பிரம்மலோக பிராப்தி, புனராவருத்தி, திரும்பி பேக் டு த பூலோகா, புனராவருத்தி. இஃப் யூ டூ சகாம கர்ம உபாசனம், சகாம உபாசனம். நிஷ்காமத்தையன்ன சம்டைம்ஸ் நிஷ்காம உபாசனம் gives ஞானம் இட் செல்ஃப், ஞான யோக்கியதா பிராப்தி, அட்லீஸ்ட் பிரம்மலோக பிராப்தி. Now come to the next 11th Brahmanam. This is Gati Brahmanam, 10th Brahmanam over. That is Shukla Gati, Krishna Gati. Then 11th Brahmanam is Tapo Brahmanam, very important Brahmanam. Tapo Brahmanam, meditation upon three things. Just change your attitude. Your life itself is a tapas. Upon three aspects, converting your life as a tapas. நீங்க செப்பரேட்டா தபஸ் பண்ணலன்னு கவலைப்பட வேண்டாம். Shastra says, I provide those situations, I provide, and you are going to get that situations. Convert those situations into tapas. What is the first one? First one is sickness, disease. Disease bound to come one day or other to a person in a mild way or big way. Convert that pain of that disease, illness into tapas. I am exhausting my papa. Continuous cough, pain, one step, okay. I am exhausting my papa. Convert that pain into as a tapas. Sharira Pidanam only tapas, no? Tapas means what? Definition of tapas. Sharira Pidanam tapas. Disease comes and gives Pidanam, pain to the body. So this is the tapas. Convert that disease into tapas. Number one. Paramam tapaha. This paramam tapaha. That is why olden days orthodox people and all, they don't take allopathy medicine at all. They won't touch any medicine. Any disease comes, let me exhaust my papa. This is a papa karma phalam. Let me exhaust. And mental strength they have got. That is called a tapas. நம்ம இப்போவா மாஸ்டர் செக்அப் பண்ணி we are always under tension. என்ன தபஸ் பாருங்க அவங்களுக்கு. இப்போ கொஞ்சம் ஏதாவது வந்தால் கூட அம்மோ என்னமோ ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா. செகண்ட் ஒன் இஸ் ஸ்மசான ஸ்மரணம். ஸ்மசானத்துக்கு போக வேண்டியதான் ஒரு நாள். இந்த கிரிமேஷன் கிரவுண்ட் இப்போவே நினச்சிக்கோன்னா. You are entering into Vanaprastha-ashrama or Sannyasa-ashrama. You are going to another ashrama. Going to cremation ground, this body they will take next. Before they are taking, you have to meditate upon. Next, when that last, they will take my body to that cremation ground. I am entering into Vanaprastha-ashrama, Sannyasa-ashrama. Nenchukongo. Avladha. That is also a tapas. I need not afraid of cremation ground. I need not afraid of death also. Fact, bound to come, choiceless, uncontrollable, unchangeable. Why I have to resist it, struggling internally? Okay, it is a tapas. I am offering my body to that. That's why Lord Shiva sit there. Nee oru naal kuda na temple ku varalilla when you are alive. That the people suffer more there, the pain is more in burial ground. Therefore, the jiva suffer lot. Bhagavan Shiva says, everybody is happy in that normally in the world when they are alive. they are very much painful when they come to burial ground. That jiva, his pain is more. His neighbors, people are also. That's why Lord Shiva sit in the burial ground. I want to bless those people who are all coming here. With a lot of pain they come here. Either Sukshma Shariram or Sthula Shariram, people, those are all coming along with that person. Pain. Therefore, I am in Smashana to bless the people who are in distress. So, this is another tapas. Then, last tapas, when they are offering this body to that fire, finally, that is also Agnihotram. When I was alive, I never did any Agnihotram. Cigar vechindi, suttindirka. Finally, avadu konjam nenichukonna. Cigar another smoking panni, adida Agnihotram. People, those who have to do Agnihotram, they have forgotten doing Agnihotram. Always chain smoker, another Agnihotram unki. At least on the burial ground, offer this body to Agni Bhagavan. I am offering this body to Agni Bhagavan. That is another Agni Devata Aikya Prapti. Agni Praveshaha. I am merging with Agni. Agni Devata Aikya Prapti or Agni Praveshaha. So seeing the sickness is also tapas. Looking at the body, the dead body, it is going to become dead. It is going to become a dead body one day or other. This dead body is going to burial ground, cremation ground. This is also a transformation. It has to go on. Accept the fact. That is the Marana Dhyanam and Idipir. Bhayapadadingo. Death only comes once. And the Marana Bhayanade comes every second. Dhyanam Panditana, na Bhayapadave Vata. So I offered this to the Agni Devata. So looking upon cremation as an Agni Devata Aikyam. So these three also converting the attitude. This is called tapas. Now 12th to 14th Brahmanams are some more Hiranyagarbha Upasanas. We get Marana Kala Prarthana. This Upasaka asks that Surya Bhagavan, Hiranmayena Patrena Tasyasyapi Hitam Mukham, like that. Pushan Apavarana Satyadharmaya Drishtaye. Hey Surya Bhagavan, reduce your rays. Let me see that and open that Brahma Lokani. He is doing Marana Prarthana. Marana Samaya Prarthana fully. Taken from 15, 16, 17, 18 mantras of Ishavasyopanishad. It comes there. Marana Kala Prarthana. So, Antima Kala Ishvara Prarthana Nartham. Viraguna Visishta Upasana, Hiranyagarbha Upasana, Virat Upasana, all these Ukta Brahmanam and Peridikallame Prarthana. With this 15th Brahmanam also, final 15th Brahmanam is also just a prayer. Marana Kala Smaranam is the 15th Brahmanam. 12 to 14 with Hiranyagarbha Upasanas. The 15th Brahmanam is Marana Prarthana. The important mantras are only 3. Second Brahmanam, third mantra. 9th Brahmanam, first mantra. 11th Brahmanam, first mantra. With this 5th chapter of Brihadaranyakopanishad Summary is over. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.